one of the things that has been a real moment of learning for me is I was drawn to the Boston Symphony for a number of reasons. I was a student here in Boston back in the '90s. I was a history major at Tufts. I was a music major, a singer at NEC, and this was an orchestra that was run by Seiji Ozawa at that time, and it was this extraordinary history of innovation, an extraordinary history of pushing our art form forward and elevating and amplifying the voices of artists. And that's what I remembered. And when I this opportunity came up, I came to Boston, and I think there was a lot of fear. I came from LA. That is enough to inspire fear in Bostonians. I learned, but I was coming from LA, and I was coming from a place where the tradition that I was used to was the tradition of the new. And here, there is this very serious association in all of our institutions about our past, and that's one of the things that gives strength, I think, to the institutions in Boston, and it is absolutely can be an anchor which prevents us from going forward. And I ran up against that straight away. Like, we're happy you're here. We want you to kind of do new things as long as you don't do anything differently from the way that we've done them in the past. And what I had to do is a little bit of what Lecolion said was say, no, like, part of our past is innovation. Part of our past is service. We're a nonprofit for a reason. We're a great orchestra. Yes, we play music at the very highest level. But our purpose is not to perpetuate ourselves. Like, the BSO does not exist to perpetuate itself. We exist to serve audiences. We exist to serve our communities. We exist to uplift and amplify the voices of artists and allow them to tell the stories that our world needs to hear. And we as an institution are constituted and capitalized in order to advance our art form. That's why we exist. The mechanism by which we do it are the concerts and the artists that we engage. All of our roles in kind of populating the Boston Symphony is about that purpose. And that was not a way, I think, that the Boston Symphony was talking about itself. And one of the things that we talked about is that, well, what about excellence? Where does excellence come into play? And I believe in excellence. I believe in excellence but I believe in excellence in everything that we do. We can't cherry pick excellence. So yes, we have to have the most excellent musicians and artists on our stage, but we have to be excellently serving our communities. We have to be excellently preserving these buildings for the generations to come. We have to be excellently communicating with the broad and diverse communities across Boston. That's excellence too.